this international mosaic, because Shanghai is a city that attracts foreigners. Last night I had drinks with a group of bankers from Geneva who fell in love with Shanghai. They couldn't believe it. We have people from all throughout the world here. I do notice that a certain group, the Germans will drink in their favorite bar and the French will drink in their favorite bar, and then you have the others, which is a more cross-cultural bar atmosphere, and these are the bars that I like to go to. I like to go to a bar where I'm sitting next to someone from Taipei, somebody from Singapore, somebody from New York, a beautiful Italian blonde. I love the mixture, and so here in Shanghai we have that opportunity of making our choice, and that is the greatest thing that any city can offer you.
Enjoy some of the best bands and singers from the Philippines with their international pop stylings. How about a cabaret show directly from France with exciting can-can guys and gals who transport us to the famous Lido in Gay Paris? Or take in a great group of musical minstrels from Mexico. Olé! Cool, smooth jazz stylings, the silken sounds of bourbon on ice in the shadows of a classy Manhattan lounge. Take a listen to the great sounds of top Shanghai recording artists. Nationally famous groups and singers round out the wide musical entertainment spectrum and present the latest hits from the top of the Chinese charts. It's intense, it's international, and of course, it's very happily intoxicating.
But the bar culture phenomena is not strictly the domain of cities and towns in China. The ripple effect has carried it out to the countryside, to villages like Yangzhou, some 83 kilometers north on the scenically spectacular Li River from Guilin.
Little Yangzhou, cradled among countless gracefully rising pinnacle-capped hills of limestone called karsts, is where people come from all over China and the world to simply rediscover themselves with a little R&R. Visitors to Yangzhou need little effort to glide into this small town's laid-back lifestyle. Strolling along West Street, one of the two main shopping and walking streets, is a great way to flavor and experience the beguiling charm and character of this rustic village. Time almost stands still as the vision of life in an earlier age entrances the traveler with a non-stop cavalcade of street musicians, fruit sellers, souvenir vendors, and hawkers with bunches of fresh-cut flowers parading their offerings past an endless lineup of quaint and colorful curbside cafes and cozy restaurants. Here, the traveler finds a kind of delightful, crowded seclusion, seated at one of the many small restaurants that span the street, each inviting us into its own warmly charming private corner of Yangzhou, one of China's biggest in popularity and smallest in size riverside tourist destinations.
Yangzhou is a picture-perfect postcard Chinese village. Here, local farmers, and amazingly some foreigners too, decided that bars are a better cash crop than cabbages and cucumbers. And in a growing market, profits are a happy harvest all through the year.
At night, West Street transforms itself into a mix of lights and music, with rewarding magnetic people appeal for local bar owners.
我的这个美酒饭店是91年开的，但是我们开的是整个西街这个4家酒吧。 但是国内游客没有这么多。现在那个游客越来越多了，但是我一直开了分店，现在还想开第3家。当时我是在讲布南，现在做店主了，就是做的比较舒服一点。
No matter where they've lived and traveled in the world, the loveliness and winning charm of Yangzhou give it a fresh kind of allure for those looking for new beginnings.
My name is Nicolas. I come from France, a small place in France. I bought a bar in Yangzhou because I thought Yangzhou was this place for me to begin my life in China. Because when I came in China, I didn't speak Mandarin at all, and it was very easy for me to start here because I can speak English and French every day.
Getting off the beaten track when you're already off the beaten track in a place like Yangzhou can be both an accomplishment and very rewarding. When I came across the Juba Bar, or 98 Bar, the very last thing I expected was to discover it was owned by a young guy from Australia and a gal from, would you believe, China's Inner Mongolia. As boyfriend and girlfriend, they make a perfect mix of the spirit of the yin and the yang that seems to be everywhere in this pretty place.
I had been working in China for a couple of years. We decided to start a business together. We wanted to spend more time together. And so we decided to have a look around which place would be the ideal place to start a business. And because I'd been to Yangzhou before, it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been, anywhere. I convinced Snow to come and have a look, and we found this place and we decided, let's open a bar. It's the main reason, I guess, we decided to come here was so that we could spend a lot of time together.
Perhaps it's because of the people who love to live here and who come to live here because the love of their life is here. Some say Cupid is alive and well and living in Yangzhou, and very happily resident at the Buffalo Bar.
Well, my name is Alf. I've come from Sydney, Australia. I first came to China 5 years ago as a tour leader for an English company, and during my travels I came to Yangzhou quite a bit. That's where I met Ying Fang, absolutely beautiful lady, and we got married.
He looked like Bin Laden. So I think Bin Laden in China.
Good looking fellow.
Living with foreigner in Yangzhou, it's very good, have many friends, and we have beautiful lady, very wonderful, very smart, and make many joke, very happy. We have many, always have many friends talk in the bar, so have good life.
Well, that's our look at the bar culture phenomena in China today. It's a kind of cocktail mix of culture and commerce, served up and enjoyed by thousands of people and enterprises dedicated to supporting and expanding this newly welcome segment of the local economy. Today, bars are becoming big business and important cross-cultural and social venues here in China. Thanks a lot for being with us on the show today, and from everybody here at Rediscovering China, I'm Johnny Johnson. Till next time, so long, take care, 再见.